Today is 1037 day that I'm sharing results to learn. I'm learning how to support your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about lessons learned from other athletes, from other people. I didn't focus on archery. I think that there's so many things that we're able to learn. I never did professional archery or anything in between, but I really love archery because there's so many lessons that you can really learn from amazing archer, because there's some things that you need to be very, very good at. If you want to be good at archery or any sports, there's some lessons that you need to develop. So today we'll share really how becoming a great archer and expert in archery, could the lessons learned from that could really transform in personal life. Because a lot of times I think that we need to understand that athletes who really focus how they're able to really use the same things that they use to achieve success in sports, they're able to transfer those same skills to really achieve great success in life. I think that people who really separate sports and life, I think that they sometimes don't get the same results, because so many successful people, even in wealth, in money, they do the disciplines or way of doing things, and they get very, very wealthy in money, rich, but they not get wealthy in health, and they don't get wealthy in relationships, they're not wealthy in community. Like, they are leaving those other things behind. And if you actually use the lessons that you learn in one thing, a lot of times those things transfer to other things. So today I want to focus on eight lessons that potentially we can learn from archer. So number one is focus on concentration. Focus and concentration. It's a beautiful thing. So when we look into how focused they are, when they're really trying to hit the target, exactly the same in our life. So that means when you have a goal, when you have a target, what you need to do, you need to be very, very focused on that one target, that 10 point. Because if you don't focus on that, focus on all the areas, of course, you will hit everywhere. But when you actually want to hit the place exactly, because they focus on very small portion, and that's exactly where they focus on. And I think that we need to do that to learn in life as well, to focus and concentrate on the target, and specifically on what place in that target. Because if you focus on minimal, that's what you get. You get minimal. If you focus on the maximum result, that's what you get. Second lesson that I think that is very important is patience and timing. Patience and timing. But archers, I always see that professional experts are archers. They not rushing anywhere. They take their time. They are patient, and of course that patience really brings results. So patience is something that we need to learn in life as well, and timing. Releasing your arrow at the right time. I think there's a lot releasing ourselves in the right time as well, and putting and planting the seed of anything is the right time as well, because you're planting seeds in spring. So sometimes having that patience during the winter, or having patience during your personal life winter, because I truly believe in seasons in life, and that everyone has personal seasons, and sometimes we need to really wait and have that patience and do the things required, still do consistently the things required, and be patient, and then the time will come when you're actually able to execute. So number three is consistency is crucial. Again, old archers who are experts, they are practicing. They are consistently doing the things necessary. They practicing techniques, things, how they release, how they stand. There's a lot of things that we're able to practice and be consistent in it. If you are not consistent at things, of course you're losing. And I think that the biggest thing that we lose when you're not consistent is momentum. Momentum. And when you think about, like, it's one of the best examples that I learned, and I remember who shared it, that when a train is going full speed, it's almost impossible to stop it. There's like massive walls will not stop moving train. But if it didn't start yet, and you put a small brick on beside the wheel, and it will not move. So one brick could stop you from starting. But when you're actually moving with momentum, even the wall will not start you. And that's why it's very, very important to have this consistency to make sure that you build that momentum. Number 4 is breath control. It means when you think of archers, they know how to breathe and how to really take control of themselves, of the breathing, because I think that a lot of times in life we are just rushing. We're rushing from one corner to other corner, third corner, fourth corner, and at some point we are not able to breathe properly. And sometimes the best thing that we're able to do for ourselves, what? Just breathe. And when you breathe, everything becomes so much more calmer. And when we calm, we're able to really make better choices, better decisions, take right actions, and get out of our situation much, much faster. So it's breath control is important in life. Number 5, and I think this is one of the key as well, is letting go. Letting go. Letting go. So that means you aimed, you prepared, you take control of your breath, and you let go and expect the best. But if you don't let go, it might be that you miss opportunity, and you never get results. You never hit the target. If you do not let go yourself, if you do not let go your ideas, you will never hit the target. The first thing to hit the target is to release the arrow. If the arrow is still in your hands, that means the target is not hit. That's easy like that. Now, I understand sometimes when you really want to hit the target, you sometimes need to release a lot of arrows, practice arrows until you're able to understand how to get that target. But we're not supposed to wait that one arrow and wait. So letting go is very, very important. There's a lot of things that we need to let go. And in general, in life, we need to let go our fears, let go of our grudges, luggage, all those things. And then when you're able to let it go, of course, you're able to move much faster. Number 6 is adjusting for conditions. When you think about archery, there's a lot that comes outside. And then we need to adjust based on wind, based on weather. Like there's so many things that we need to consider. So that means that it might be that you started your day practice with one wind and then it completely changes. So that means even the same day you might be that you will need to change. Exactly the time in life. When you start a business, maybe when you start a business was one kind of environment that you adjusted, but now new competition came in and everything completely changed. And you need to really execute in the best possible way. And we need to be able to adjust. We need to be able to adjust based on external conditions. When you're able to adjust, of course, you're able to really hit the target much, much better. Because of this, you need to really go a little bit right, left or right, up or down, just to make sure that you're probably not down. But because if you need to hit the target, still, we always need to probably be a little bit up to make sure that because we always going down at some point. Number 7 is practice makes perfect. Now, of course, I share that the consistency is very important, but again, consistent at something that is really actually benefit you. Because if you practice not the right things, you'll never get better. So practicing the right way and practicing the right moves will dictate. So that means when we practice, we need to understand that we need to really look into, do we practice properly? Because I know that if you practice well and right, you're able to outperform someone who really practices more, but they don't practice in the right way. Because you need to really look into measure success, because what's not measured doesn't get improved. So look into what is the right way to practice to get the most results. And when you ask people who really achieve the results, how did you practice? How do you know the progress? And when you know the progress, when you see that the milestones are moving forward, but when you celebrate those milestones, of course, you're able to achieve much, much more. The last one that I want to mention is number 8, stay calm under pressure. Expert archers are great in taking control of their emotional regulation. There's a lot of pressure could be performing, or let it go, that arrow, and really knowing that when you let it go, there is no return back. It'll be hit target or no target, no back return, failure or success, or something in between. And either way, you will win. either way, you will win. And I think that there's so many people, when really look into so many successful people, emotional regulation is always in the most important things that they mention. Emotional regulation. Being able to do the right things no matter how you feel is one of the key aspects to really living a successful life. And I think that's exactly what we're able to learn from archers, that being able to really stay calm and perform under pressure. And again, this is a lot of things that really are like cycle, because we need to be able to breathe. And when you breathe, you're able to really make sure that you are able to be calm. So I hope that you reflect as well, what kind of lesson for you are the biggest lesson from archers? Or maybe able to look into other athletes, or maybe able to look into yourself and what kind of lessons you learn from your passion, your hobby, from your sport, from your obsession, from your career. How you can use the same lesson in other area of life. I think that's very, very powerful, to be able to understand that everything is transferable when you're willing to look for it. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.